if you Google Oasis Knebworth support acts, what comes up is they were supported by the Charlatans, Manic Street Preachers, the Prodigy, Cast, the Chemical Brothers and Cooler Shaker, next to a picture of you.
Yeah, at Knebworth.
Yes.
And I honestly can't remember being at Knebworth. Well, I've read this story on the front page of The Sun. You're not going to believe this. You probably haven't heard about it yet, but Oasis are getting back together. I am not yanking your chain, seriously. They're getting back together. It's on the front page of the papers today. No way, sis. Seriously. Founder Bonehead's going to join them as well, and they're going to play some live shows. Do people know about this already? What? Hello? Founder Bonehead will rejoin. 3 Here Now, it's like Be Here Now, front page of The Sun. Original Oasis guitarist Bonehead will rejoin pals Noel and Liam Gallagher for their mammoth 14-date reunion tour next. If you're just waking up to this, I mean, you're probably as shocked and surprised in a very good way as I am. I think I'm bringing this to you first. Thank goodness I came back to work today. It's a special on pages 4, 5, 14 and 15. Well, there you go. You heard it here first. Potential forecasts of how much the gross is worth of the tour. People are saying 400 million. I'm guessing. I don't know why. I just think I think they were offered 100 each. I think they waited for 100 each. Maybe it wasn't about the money. It's got to be a bit about that. You know, I think secretly they wanted to just have one last hurrah. Why wouldn't they do it? The longer they wait, the more we want it. As long as they get the time right and that time doesn't pass. I don't think it ever would for Oasis, but I think it's just about perfect. Don't you? Live in 25, Oasis. Kiss and make up. I think it would be 100 million for Noel. You know, I think that would be. But I have no idea. By the way, I have no idea how much they're getting for it. But who doesn't want to go? Who doesn't want to go? Oasis. The guns have fallen silent. The stars have aligned. The great wait is over. Come see. It will not be televised. So the word on the Strasse is that Oasis have secretly booked out or reserved 10 nights at Wembley Stadium. They've announced 4. I think they're going to see how it goes. That would make sense. I think that's about right. That would get you 400 million more towards £1 billion of gross receipts. I think that's without merch. I was doing the maths at home. But why the heck not? Look, 2 lads from a council estate in Manchester done more than all right and can do even more all right still. Why not? Who doesn't want to go and see Oasis? I saw one really sniffy comment yesterday. So there was all the news about Oasis and I was having a look at it all. It was really exciting. I couldn't speak, not because of the shock and surprise of Oasis, just because I couldn't speak from the weekend. So I'm just reading everything, basically communicating by text all day yesterday. We actually had a Carfest 2025 meeting yesterday because we thought, why not? Because all the serotonin, all the good stuff was around, which fuels creativity and clarity. And so we had all that going on. But in between, I was looking at all the news and somebody, there was loads of like, this is great, this is great, this is great, this is great. And then there was one sort of op-ed, one sort of opinion piece from somebody. And the headline was, I used to love Oasis, then I grew up.
Whoa, come on.
Good luck. Good luck with that growing up. Who wants to grow up?
If you haven't grown up, by the way, word on the street is that the best way to get a ticket, the best way to get a ticket for Oasis for not growing up. So you can buy a ticket to not grow up by registering today by 7 o'clock. Then you get a much better chance of getting a ticket.
So you need to sell, I think it's 1 million. I think it's close to 1 million because it's 14 dates. The stadiums or stadia and the venues are on average between 65,000 and 95,000 capacity. 14 times a bit less than 100,000 per gig is about 1 million, and that's without the extra Wembley dates. I think it's great. I think it's a fantastic thing to look forward to next summer. It's going to be an Oasis summer. How Blur are feeling? Interesting. Blur? Anyone? Blur? I mean, Blur did get back together last year, was it? And they had a great old time too. I wonder who they're going to get to support them. So many questions. Will it be the same bands for the whole tour? Will it be different? Will it be like the 90s revisited? That's exciting stuff. I don't know if you've heard or not, but Oasis are getting back together. It's on the front page of The Sun today. It was all over everywhere yesterday, The Sun. 3 Here Now. Founder Bonehead will rejoin 14-day Oasis tour confirmed. That's 4 dates at Wembley. We hear they have secretly reserved a further 6 dates at Wembley should they be required. Talk of a £400 million tour gross. I think it's going to be more than that in the end. And it's all very exciting. The first I heard about it was via a text, and the text simply said, "This morning want to know if you're available to come on for a chat tomorrow, read the Oasis reunion." And it's like, I just texted about what? Because I didn't know. I had no idea. And this person thought I was in on the skinny, like he was in on the skinny, and clearly this morning we're in on the skinny. I had literally no idea. And it's one of those texts, we've all had texts like that about other things. Whereas people presume you know, and they go, they've already moved on to the next bit, and you hang on a minute, can we go back to the first bit? Because I wasn't there for that particular opening of a door. And I literally texted about what? And that's how I heard about it.
You texted me once about Fulham assigning Claudio Ranieri as their manager.
Did I?
as if I knew.
What did I do that for?
Yeah, and I was like, what? We've signed. But this is why this morning texted you to come on, because if you Google Oasis Knebworth support acts, what comes up is they were supported by the Charlatans, Manic Street Preachers, the Prodigy, Cast, the Chemical Brothers and Kuda Shaker, next to a picture of you.
Yeah, at Knebworth.
Yes.
And I honestly, this is a pinky promise. I would do that one, on My Children's Lives and all that, but I just don't, it just weirds me out when people say that. Well, not when they say that about their kids, but I can't say that about my kids. But it is a pinky promise. I genuinely can't remember being at Knebworth. And I'm not larging it. I'm not going, oh, that's cute. You would say that because you've got to say that to keep the sort of the signature facade of the 90s. But I genuinely still can't remember being there. No, I can't remember going and then not being there. I just can't. I didn't know whether we went or not. We clearly did go, but I still can't remember it, even though there's photographic evidence of us being there.
That is you there, yeah.
No, there's loads of photographs of us there, but I can't remember it. I do remember this bit. I remember, did Liam wear an Aran sweater? Because if he did, I remember that bit. Or he wore an Aran sweater at a gig. Oh, I know. I remember watching that in the Oasis Knebworth 96 documentary, but I don't remember it on the night. I think he wore only Liam Gallagher at the absolute height of that kind of, post-grunge, post-Nirvana fame could pull off an Aran sweater. I think he was wearing an Aran sweater. Anyway, doesn't matter. Will he wear one again? Well, why don't you buy a ticket or register for an Oasis ticket and find out?
Me and him are like telepathic, you know what I mean? I know my brother better than anybody else. When both come together, we have greatness.
Yeah, he was wearing an Oasis sweater. Sorry, still tired. An Aran sweater. An off-white, sort of cream, old English white Aran sweater. All right, so Liam was on our show in 2022, and this is what he had to say then.
You always talk about him with such fond affection. You do?
Oh, of course, man, I love him, but he does me in as well.
Right.
Because we shouldn't have split up and we should be making music.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? All that time wasted over just little bits, and people will go, oh, you slagged his missus off, he slagged mine. It was plenty of back and forth, you know what I mean? So don't be making out it was just me, you know what I mean? And
that said,
I'm rock and roll band splitting up over little bits of like that. Sorry for swearing again, he's pathetic. So, you know what I mean? It's, you split up because one of you dies or something, you know what I mean? You don't split up because he said this and she said that.
Yeah,
it's pathetic, isn't it?